Hi, it's Alex at the Wildlife Center of Virginia. Behind me is the rabies vector species shed, which is a specialized enclosure where high-risk rabies species are housed and cared for at the Wildlife Center. When people hear the word rabies, a few images probably come to mind. Animals foaming at the mouth or acting aggressively or displaying behaviors that are unusual or unnatural for their species. But there's a lot more to know about the rabies virus. In this video, we'll be covering some simple steps, things that are easy to remember, good warning signs for you to know, so that during your next encounter with wildlife, you can help keep yourself and your community both safer and healthier. The rabies virus affects the nervous system, so it can show up in many ways, not just the furious form of aggressive behavior and foaming at the mouth. More commonly, it shows up as lethargy, loss of balance, a loss of natural fear of humans or other animals, and general depression. Sometimes the animal might show no symptoms at all. It can be difficult to distinguish these symptoms from that of another condition, so prevention and taking proper safety measures are key. Things like wearing protective gear, gloves, and eyewear, or just simply keeping your distance from wildlife. Never have direct contact with a high-risk rabies species, if at all possible. Wait, hang on a second. Back up, everybody, back up. Rabies is most commonly transmitted through saliva, which can include bite wounds, mucous membranes, or scratches. By protecting yourself from rabies, you are in turn protecting wildlife. Yeah, there's a raccoon over here. I think it looks like it's up to no good. All right. Okay, thank you, bye. Occasionally, well-intentioned members of the public who rescue and transport high-risk rabies species to our hospital have come into close contact with that animal. Especially for younger and baby animals, it can be tempting to kiss and cuddle those patients. But sadly, by law, if that close, direct physical contact occurs with a high-risk rabies species, we are required to test that animal for the rabies virus. The only way to definitively confirm whether or not rabies is present is to test an animal's brain tissue, which means, unfortunately, even if a patient is otherwise clinically healthy, humane euthanasia may be required. In Virginia, there are 5 high-risk rabies species of wildlife: raccoons, skunks, foxes, bats, and woodchucks, aka groundhogs. But it's important to know that any mammal can carry rabies. If you have been bitten or scratched by a mammal, seek medical treatment immediately. Rabies is fatal. If your pet has been exposed to a potentially rabid mammal, call your veterinarian for further advice. For injured adult raccoons, skunks, foxes, groundhogs, opossums, and beavers, don't try to touch or capture the animal. Call animal control for assistance. Yeah, animal control. We're going to need some control for some animals over here. Yeah. Most people who rescue wildlife in need of care have the right intention. They want to provide that animal with safety and comfort. But comfort for a wild animal is not the same idea as comfort for an animal like a dog or a pet cat. Don't kiss, don't cuddle, and don't snuggle any wildlife that you happen to be rescuing. For injured infant raccoons, skunks, foxes, groundhogs, opossums, and beavers, only handle the infant if you have thick leather or gardening gloves, and don't handle it for long. Place the infant in a box or crate for transport to a permitted wildlife facility. Never handle the animal with your bare hands, because even young mammals can carry rabies. For assisting bats, wear latex gloves inside small protective leather or gardening gloves. Place a small box with very small air holes over the bat, then gently slip a sturdy piece of cardboard underneath the box until the bat steps up. Be mindful of the bat's delicate toes. Roll the bat into the container and tape shut. Tape all the seams of the box, as bats are very good at working their way out of crevices. You may also place a hand towel in front of the bat and use a stick to gently encourage the bat to crawl onto the towel. Lift the towel into a box without touching the bat and place in a box with small holes poked in it. Tape all the seams of the box. Carry these supplies with you in your car in case you come across an animal in need. We are incredibly grateful to the thousands of people that rescue and transport wild animals in need to our hospital. And we're thankful for you for watching and sharing this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.